Dear students, in this module, I am going to discuss about the French Revolution. The French Revolution has been one of the greatest events in the history of Europe. It took place in the year 1789 and lasted for a period of 10 years. The French Revolution not only brought about a change in the social, economic and political structure of France, but also of the whole world. The various causes which led to the French Revolution can be discussed under social cause, political cause, economic cause, etc. First, let us examine the social cause. France at the time had a social structure which was based on inequality and it was unjust. The society was divided into three classes or three estates. The first estate or class consisted of the clergy or the church officials or the priest. The second estate comprised of the nobility, that is the barons, the dukes, the counts, etc. And the third category comprised of the commoners, that is the merchants, the traders, the workers, the doctors, etc. The third estate was referred as the commoners. The first two estates enjoyed a lot of privileges. They enjoyed a lot of rights and they did not have to pay tax. They led a luxurious life. While the third estate did not enjoy any privilege and had to pay all the taxes. So the burden of the first two estates was on the third estate. The commoners wanted to bring about a change in the social structure of France, but they were not in a position to do so as they did not enjoy any political rights. This led to the French Revolution. It was the commoners who were mainly responsible for the outbreak of the French Revolution. Let us now look into the political cause. During the French Revolution, the ruler was Louis XVI. He belonged to the Bourbon dynasty. He, along with his wife, Marie Antoinette, ruled over France. He was a dictator, an autocratic ruler. He believed in the theory of divine origin. That means that he is representative of the God on earth. He is not answerable to the people for his actions. He is only answerable to God. And so the people did not have any right to criticize him. Or he did not even bother to work for the welfare of the people. He led an extravagant and luxurious life. And as a result, the state treasury became empty. To add to the misery of France, he also got involved in the American War of Independence. Why did he get involved? This is because France looked upon Britain as its traditional enemy. So it sided with the Americans in the American War of Independence. And as a result, the state treasury became empty. The economic conditions started deteriorating. And during this time, as if these problems were not enough, there was also an outbreak of famine. As a result, the prices of essential commodities, food items, went very high. People were starving. They did not have anything to eat. So many of them went and approached the Queen, Marie Antoinette, and she made a remark which hurt the sentiments of the French people. They came to her for help, for food. They told her that they did not have enough bread to eat, but instead of helping them, she made a remark that if you don't have bread, then you eat cake. Cake is supposed to be a luxury item. We have cake only on important occasions, not every day. In our daily life, we need bread to survive. So, the King Louis XVI and the Queen became very unpopular. Now, during this time, there were also revolutionary writers, philosophers like Voltaire, Rousseau, Montesquieu, who also criticized the evils of the king and the clergy. They said, since the king did not perform or do anything according to the will of the people, or did very little for the welfare of the people, the king did not have the right to rule over them. The people had the right to remove him. So the revolutionary ideas also inspired and motivated the French common people, the commoners, to start the French Revolution. The success of the American colonists in the American War of Independence also inspired them. So now we have discussed the various causes, the background which led into the French Revolution. Now I will be recapitulating the causes with you all with the help of slides, and at the end I am giving you homework. Thank you. Let us revise the causes behind the French Revolution. First, the social cause. The social structure of the French society was responsible for the French Revolution. The French society was divided into 3 estates. The first estate consisted of the clergy, the second estate consisted of the nobility, and the third estate comprised of the commoners. The first 2 estates did not pay tax, but they enjoyed all the rights. The third estate had to pay taxes, but they were the underprivileged. They did not enjoy any rights. They were not respected. The society was based on the principle that the nobles fight, the clergy pray, and the people pay. So the commoners were very unhappy. They were also unhappy with the autocratic ruler at the time, Louis XVI, and his wife Marie Antoinette. King Louis XVI was a weak ruler and did not do anything for the welfare of the people. He and his wife, Queen Marie Antoinette, led a luxurious, extravagant life. As a result, the state treasury became empty. He also got involved in the American War of Independence, leading to more problem of France. During this time, there was also an outbreak of famine and shortage of food. People were starving. Prices of food commodities were very, very high. The people were also inspired by the revolutionary ideas of liberty, equality, and fraternity given by philosophers like Voltaire, Rousseau, and Montesquieu. They felt that the people had the right to remove an autocratic dictator ruler if he did not work for the welfare of the people. The French people were also inspired by the American War of Independence. Now I'll give you some homework. Your first question is, describe the social structure of France during the French Revolution. Second question, write the causes of French Revolution. Name any 2 French philosophers who encouraged revolutionary ideas.